J. Kelly. J. Kelly. And action.
So I just want to hear kind of the background of like how this came together, because I know you and Noah were having some sort of conversation that was like, oh, we got to write this together. So what was that?
He just brought me the idea in a way. He said he wanted to make a film about a movie star that was slightly losing his mind, and he pitched me the vague idea, and I was like, I'd like to see that film, and I know I'd like to see that film if you directed it, and if you wrote it. And he was like, well, maybe you should write it with me. And I thought at first I couldn't believe it. I thought maybe he was joking, but it turned out to be serious, and it's been one of the most exciting and kind of joyful, experiences of my professional life.
Is there anything that is in the film that is just like directly out of your life? Because you've experienced a lot of these things.
So many things are directly out of mine and Noah's life, separate lives, and then both of our understandings of what it is to be doing this very vocational job that we do, where you just kind of like love what you do. I think anyone doesn't matter what profession they're in, who has a job that they feel passionately about, goes through the same conflict of emotions over the things that you have to sometimes sacrifice or neglect in order to devote yourself to this thing that you love to do, and how hard that can be and what a toll it can take. And so I think we had that joint experience in common. But I was definitely at that point going through a moment where I was experiencing I was on the cusp of the sort of empty nest moment of feeling like, oh my God, my kids are suddenly kind of grown up people in the world. And that moment where you're sort of wondering kind of how you did, and the panic of the fact that they're not going to be there. You kind of assume they're going to be there forever, and then suddenly there comes a day where they're just not anymore, and it's really painful.
Yeah.
And of course, it's not like they really go, but at the time when it's happening, that moment it feels like they are. And there's a line in the film that the paradox of parenting is that you've only really kind of know you've done it well when they've left, and so anyway, I was really that was definitely a very real thing for me at the moment that we were writing the script.
I know, it's so funny. My parents are always like, I think we did well, and I'm always like, what are you guys doing? What are you talking about? So it must be common. But the last thing I want to ask you is, because it's been consuming my TikTok feed, have you seen Paddington the Musical yet?
No.
Okay. The bear in it is like, it's like Paddington's real. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Okay, I have to look up Paddington.
It blinks and it's, oh my God.
Okay.
It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. I promise. Come back to this
whenever I'm feeling stressed by life, I've got to go on TikTok and look at Paddington the Musical.
I think it just launched, so it's like, it's really funny.
How can I play people when I don't see people and touch people?
Don't touch people.